serious weight loss requires a plan, and not just a plan, it probably requires a professional. Whether it's a coach or somebody that you hire or a friend that's going to keep you motivated, whatever it is, there's a lot to it. There's diet, and it's probably going to change a few times, over the time till you find what really works for you. The workouts are going to need to change so that, as you said, you're constantly stimulating and being able to force your body to make those changes. And all that's really hard for anybody to do. If anybody that can do it, maybe can do for a few weeks on their own, but you probably need somebody that's sort of, helping with that. So obviously I know that's what you do, but maybe just speak a little bit to your experience and success, helping other people to do that have tried to do it on their own.
So I'm obviously going to come at this from a biased standpoint, not just because I do it for a living, but I'm the last person to ever hide from the fact that an integral part of my success, I lost over 150 pounds, that came from hiring a coach. Because before I did that, I tried every diet under the sun. I tried Weight Watchers. I tried keto. I tried all of this nonsense. I read every book under the sun that I could get. I started listening to people on YouTube that were jacked out of their mind on steroids that I didn't know were on steroids. Not that steroids is a bad idea. That's a story for another day. But I was misled and overwhelmed with all the information on the internet, and just going in circles. And then I hired a coach. And I mean, I have a whole long story, like it's like 20 minutes long. It's on my website if you're interested about my story. But point is, it was an integral part. And obviously, fast forward, I've now had the privilege of helping over 100 people lose 50 pounds. And I would say 90% of which over the last 3 or 4 years, they've kept it off. I can't say 100%. I would lie. But the reason being is because I have the first experience, and it's not just, there's a lot of trainers or there's a lot of crappy coaches that are just going to give you some generic meal plan, some generic workout, or my worst is they're just going to press Control C and Control V and send you a Word document they sent to 50 other people. I get it because I've been in their shoes. I understand the struggles, and it's not just like, obviously I possess a lot of knowledge, but it's not just a matter of here's your exercise and here's your meal plan. It's a lot to do with your mentality, and most people, pretty much every successful athlete, every successful business people, they have coaches. Now, is it a weight loss coach? Not necessarily, but they have athletic coaches, they have nutritionists. Almost every business person that you could think of on the planet at one point or another hired a business coach or a business mentor, because the easiest way to get ahead in life, or the easiest way to fast track, is with paying for knowledge and paying for help. And there's nothing wrong with that. People keep saying and convincing yourself, it might be you watching this, that I'm going to start later, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it on my own. Brother, I've been in your shoes. It took me 12 years to finally admit that I needed help. If you were actually going to do it yourself, you wouldn't be in the position that you're in now. So I would say, get off the couch, start moving, and it's not a bad thing to get help. There's nothing wrong with it.